Hey yo. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Funky here and welcome back to some, I guess, more WWE Supercard. But today we're doing some Royal Rumble predictions. If you didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, in a cave, if you've been in space, if you're an astronaut and you've been in space, or if you've been under the sea and you're a deep sea diver but you've only come up now, maybe you're in a submarine, I don't know where you were, but if you didn't know the Royal Rumble was happening tonight, you need to get a grip. Firstly, before we go any further, two things. I did upload earlier today some King of the Ring rewards. Did we get the the limited edition Undertaker, from the Ultimate King of the Ring? Go check that video out. Link to that will be in the description below. And also, there might be some spoilers from NXT TakeOver here. I am not saying I will definitely do them. I'm just saying I may say something without thinking about it. So if you guys haven't watched NXT TakeOver, go watch it, come back, watch this video, and then we can all have fun. Okay? Agreed? Yes? Fantastic. Now, third thing, I want you guys to hit like on this video right now because you already know it's going to be absolutely awesome. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're not already. What do you mean you're not subscribed? Go click that subscribe button right now. And if you're already subscribed, I love you, thank you very much. But now, let's get into these Royal Rumble predictions. And while we're doing them, we're just going to be playing some Ring Dom in the background. No, we're not, because we hit the card limit. So what we're going to do is go and train these cards away. As you can see, I am very well prepared for this video. We're going to go and train up a new pro that we got, which will be coming in a video. If I mentioned this in the video earlier on today, if you haven't seen it, I did get a Seth Rollins pro. In today's earlier video, I mentioned that I will be editing all my pulls from this event and all the Royal Rumble picks I've got into one single video. So if you guys are interested in that, stick around. We will probably upload that on the Monday, which is tomorrow. But for now, let's see what we can get in off the board here after we train up this Seth Rollins. So we're going to see what we can pull, hopefully some shards, while we're talking about the Royal Rumble match. Obviously, if you're watching this tomorrow, the Royal Rumble has also already happened, guys. So don't like diss my opinions just because it's already happened. Like, I can't predict the future. I'm just going on a guess here, right? So first match, pre-show match, we're going with Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Now, Sasha Banks is injured. Reportedly, but if you follow her on Instagram, if you follow any of them on Instagram, I follow Sasha Banks amongst a host of others. She posted an Instagram video of her doing jump exercises onto like a 10-foot thing. So there's clearly nothing wrong with her knee. She broke kayfabe there big time. But personally, I think Nia Jax is going to go over here. And maybe it's from... No, I'm saying Nia Jax. I was going to say Sasha Banks could win thanks to DQ, but no, I'm going Nia Jax. I fancy Nia Jax to win this one. So that's one match down. Not a lot you can say about that match, guys, to be perfectly honest. Now, we go on to the second kickoff match. It is the Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus against The Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. This one's a weird one. This could go either way. They could give The Club the titles and then have something happen in the Royal Rumble between Sheamus and Cesaro. Or they could just have Sheamus and Cesaro win. But I feel like The Club deserve the tag team titles. I mean, the way they've been treated since they came to WWE is not great. They keep threatening to treat them well, and then next week they're losing in a stupid match to somebody like Sheamus and Cesaro very easily. I mean, it's pretty annoying how they booked the Club, but I'm actually gonna go for the Club here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Club and hope that they manage to do it. And I've just realised that I haven't been playing Ring Dom because I've been looking at my screen at the predictions of the matches. So let's get into some Ring Dom action now. So yeah, first of all, we said I think Nia Jax is going to beat Sasha Banks and Sheamus and Cesaro will lose to The Club. So there's one kickoff match left, and that is the 6-women tag team match of Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella and Naomi versus Alexa Bay, Mickey Bay and Natalya. So this one is a weird one. This one could go either way, but just because. Oh, do you know what? Ooh. Now, see, Alexa Bliss, Natalia, and Mickey James are on one side, and I was going to say just because the champ is on one side and Mickey James is making a big return, they could win. But then again, why not set up a storyline by having Naomi pin Alexa Bliss? And that gives her an opportunity at the title. So I'm gonna go actually change my mind here, and I'm gonna go with the faces on this one, and I'm gonna say that Naomi pins Alexa Bliss maybe. But it's not elimination; it's just 6-man tag, so it could just happen where they pin. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind back, and I'm gonna change my mind back, and I'm gonna say that the heels win. Mickey James, Alexa Bliss, and Natalia win. And who they will pin, I don't know. Maybe Mickey James pins Becky Lynch. Maybe sets up a feud. I don't know. Maybe Natalia pins Nikki Bella or Alexa Bliss pins Naomi. We don't know what's going to happen in that term, but yeah, that's a toss up as well after what I just thought about Naomi pinning Alexa Bliss. But I'm going to go with the heels. I'm not going to change. I'm going to go stick with the heels. So next match we have is the first match on the main show. It is the Cruiserweight champion Rich Swann versus Neville. Now this could be an awesome match if they're given enough time. And I believe the main show is 4 hours. Hope I'm not wrong on that, and I hope they're given enough time here, at least 20 minutes, to pull off a very good match, because they're more than capable of it, Rich Swann and Neville. This has to just go the only way it can go, and that's a Neville win. Surely it has to be a Neville win. It cannot go any other way than a Neville win. It has to be Neville win. He has to make people want to watch 205 Live. Personally, I don't watch it, just because Raw and SmackDown are enough for me, and I don't even watch NXT anymore. I watch the takeovers, obviously, but do you guys watch 205 Live? I just can't bring myself to watch it, but if they added someone with a bit of star power as the champion, like a Neville, and then when Austin Aries comes involved, maybe they could bring someone like Rey Mysterio's not under contract anywhere as far as I know. I might be wrong there, but maybe you bring someone like Rey Mysterio back and you add him into the Cruiserweight division, and that adds some more star power to it. They just don't have enough star power, so I believe by putting the title onto someone like Neville, they achieved that, and he just seems more believable to win than I don't see Rich Swann beating Neville. I just can't see it. Neville surely has to win this one. So let's move on, because we still have the Royal Rumble. I'm spending too much time on this Rich Swann Neville match. So then we have Raw Women's Champion Charlotte versus Bayley. This is pretty obvious to me that it's going to be Charlotte. Bayley won't win the title until WrestleMania, in my opinion, and in most people's opinion. So we don't need to say much more than that. Maybe it's going to be a DQ finish, so Bayley gets a rematch at some point, but it's definitely going to be a Charlotte win. Let's move on to the next one. Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Now this is a weird one. This can go either way as well. I'm hoping it's a Kevin Owens win, but my head says it's going to be a Roman Reigns win. It's going to be Jericho, because it's an ODQ. Jericho's somehow going to get out of the cage or drop something, some sort of weapon from the cage, trying to help Owens, and he's going to end up accidentally helping Roman Reigns, and that's going to lead to Roman Reigns winning. Personally, and that's going to set up the feud, Kevin Owens versus Jericho, going into WrestleMania. That's what I think is going to happen. Roman Reigns is going to win. What I want to happen is Kevin Owens, but I think Roman Reigns will win. Now, we come to AJ Styles versus John Cena. And this one, had a lot of thinking to do on this one. John Cena versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles has beaten him twice already, and once in a tag team match, I believe. Or did he lose the tag team match? I think he won. Can't remember exactly, but definitely in singles competition, John Cena hasn't beat AJ Styles, right? So going into this one, John Cena losing again is only going to come from someone like. The big rumour is Samoa Joe is going to interfere in this match. Personally, I think it would be better for him to interfere in this match than to debut in the Rumble, because if he debuts in the Rumble, he's not going to win it. He's just not going to win it. Let's be perfectly honest. So if he interferes in this match, sets up a feud with John Cena, and that's a WrestleMania match, that'd be absolutely awesome. And that also lets AJ Styles win and keep the belt, but also takes John Cena and Samoa Joe to WrestleMania against each other, or maybe you have a triple threat at WrestleMania. Who knows? But if that doesn't happen, and somehow AJ Styles just win, I do think John Cena will equal the record at WrestleMania. I don't see him winning the belt at the Royal Rumble, to be honest. But could go either way. But if Roman Reigns wins, I don't see the other championship changing hands. So I'm going with an AJ Styles win. Maybe a John Cena win from DQ or something. But AJ Styles is not losing that belt. So going into the Royal Rumble. Now, this is a weird one. This is so open. So more open than you think it is. The betting odds had Randy Orton as the heavy favourite the last time I heard on Friday. Randy Orton was the heavy favourite to win the Royal Rumble. There was a storyline rumoured to be going around that it was going to be Randy Orton win the Rumble, Bray Wyatt would win the Chamber, and they would face for the title at WrestleMania. Personally, I would prefer it the other way, with Bray Wyatt winning the Royal Rumble, Randy Orton winning the Chamber, and then you can have Bray win the belt at WrestleMania. But I don't think either of those are going to happen. I think it will be one of The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, or Finn Balor. I'm predicting the Finn Balor return. I think it's going to happen. And if I had to pick one, see, there's so much variables that could happen here. We could have Samoa Joe in the Rumble. He might not appear in that match, like I was saying, and if appears in the Rumble, he kind of has to win. He can't just appear and not win. Same with Kurt Angle. That's why I don't think Kurt Angle's going to be involved, because if he appears, he kind of has to win, because whoever eliminates him, even if it's someone like The Undertaker, is just going to get massive heel heat. Maybe they could do it where they could set up a match, so maybe Kurt Angle debuts and Samoa Joe's already in the ring or something like that. I'm just going off the top of my head here. And they eliminate each other, and that can set up a future match maybe for WrestleMania. That's just off the top of my head. Maybe they could go with somebody else. Maybe Rusev could do it. That would be awesome for Rusev. I'd like to see Rusev versus Kurt Angle. I love Rusev. Rusev is actually brilliant. But I just don't see the Kurt Angle. Surely Ty Dillinger as well is going to come in at number 10. I mean, it's almost a given that that's going to happen. But in terms of who's going to actually win it, if I had to pick one name, I would probably go with Finn. And the final four, I think, will be Undertaker, Lesnar, maybe Finn and Goldberg. I just can't see past the Undertaker, Lesnar and Goldberg unless they eliminate each other early. Unless like Goldberg and Brock Lesnar eliminate each other, or something happens that like Goldberg eliminates Brock Lesnar, let's say, and entrants keep coming out and it's the 25th entrant or something like that. Goldberg's still in the Rumble. Brock Lesnar out of nowhere comes into the ring, F5 to Goldberg, throws him over the top rope, sets up the WrestleMania match. That could also happen. But the Royal Rumble is an interesting match, to say the least. I'm so excited for it. I want to know what you guys think about what's going to happen in the Royal Rumble tonight. Who do you think will win every single match? I want your guys' opinion for in that comment section below. Like I was saying, I do think a lot of matches can go either way, but I do want you guys to let me know in that comment section below who you think is going to win the matches. I really would be interested in your guys' opinion. You can also tweet me your opinions as well. I will be watching the Royal Rumble live, so I'll be live tweeting my reactions to the matches and stuff. So if you want to check that out, maybe debuts, maybe returns, follow me on Twitter. Link to that will be in the description below. You will also be able to find it on the screen at the moment. It's at FunkyTown49. It's a 0 in the word town, so that you don't get confused and follow the wrong person. Wouldn't want that happening. You can also follow me on Instagram. Link to that is in the description below as well. But don't forget, guys, like I was saying earlier, you can check out today's earlier video by clicking the link to it in the description below. And we're going to wrap up this video now by getting these picks off the board, and then we're going to work off cam on getting this Mankind card. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I've predicted it all. Let me just recap everything I said. Let's go back to the start here. We have Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. I am predicting a Nia Jax win. Then we have Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Club. I'm going with the Club. Then we have the 6 women's tag team match, which I'm going with the heels, in this case being Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalia. And then we have the first match on the main card, Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. I'm going with Neville. Then we have Raw Women's Championship match, Charlotte versus Bayley. It's only going to go one way in my opinion, and that's going to be a Charlotte victory. Then we have Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. No disqualification match with Chris Jericho suspended above the ring in a shark cage. That's a mouthful. But like I was saying, I really want, I would love personally Kevin Owens to retain and Sami Zayn to win the Royal Rumble. What a story that would be. Sami Zayn does an Iron Man, maybe comes in 1, 2 or 3, wins that Royal Rumble somehow by Brock Lesnar, maybe Undertaker, Goldberg all eliminate each other and Sami Zayn's left standing or something like that. I don't know. Somehow it happens. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania for the Universal title. That is absolutely fantastic. I would love that personally. But then we have AJ Styles versus John Cena. And I think that AJ Styles will retain if Kevin Owens loses. And if Roman Reigns loses, maybe John Cena will win. I do see one of them changing hands, but I'm going with a Roman Reigns win and an AJ Styles win. So then we come to the Royal Rumble match. Like I was saying, the bookies' favourite was Braun Strowman. It was Goldberg. It was Undertaker. It was Chris Jericho. And then it changed to Randy Orton out of nowhere, pun not intended. And a lot of people are starting to buy behind that, but I'm sticking with Finn Balor. I think he's going to return, and I think he's going to pick up the victory in the Royal Rumble match. So yeah, they are my predictions, guys. What do you think of them? Let me know yours in the comment section below. Make sure, like I was saying, you do follow me on Twitter to keep up to date with my live reactions to the Royal Rumble. I will also want to know your guys. I want you guys to tweet me, holy beep, so-and-so has returned, or they've debuted. Maybe we're going to get a Kurt Angle entrant. Ty Dillinger might come in. Samoa Joe. Do you think Nakamura will come in? I personally don't. Because, and like I was saying earlier in the video, I warned there might be spoilers for NXT. This is about to be a spoiler. If he debuts, he can't sell that injury from last night. So what sense does it make him coming in the Royal Rumble? That's my personal opinion. I know it sounds stupid. It might sound stupid. But it just, think about it. It doesn't make sense. We just watched NXT TakeOver last night. He sold that injury, and that's why he lost. And now he's going to come into the Royal Rumble, and what's he going to do? Hobble down to the ring? No, he's not going to hobble down to the ring. He's going to come down. If he enters, he's going to enter normally. And it's just going to completely ruin the idea of him losing the main event. That's my personal opinion anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who's going to debut? Who's going to return? Are we going to have any? Are we going to be disappointed and is there going to be none? Let me know what you guys think in that comment section below. Don't forget, you can check out today's earlier video. There's no today's champ in this video because we had a today's champ in the earlier video. So if you didn't see that, go check that video out. Like I was saying, we did manage to get a pro from King of the Ring, but did we get that Undertaker as well? Go check that video out if you want to see so. Here we go. We're going to get a last shard pull before we go. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. I don't think so. Waiting on network instead. And we get one last pull here. Do we? Waiting on network again. Waiting on network pro. Oh my god, what a pro. Absolutely amazing. Boom, 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 boom. Yay! Waiting on Network Pro. It's actually just not going to let me have the shard. It said, no, you can't have the shard. And it's a stop sign. Hey, stop playing, that means. Okay, so that's the end of this video, guys. Like I was saying, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you're not already. Sorry if I rambled on for a very long time about the Royal Rumble, but why not? The Royal Rumble is very exciting. Don't forget, guys, follow me on Twitter if you want to keep up to date with my live reactions to the Rumble. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.